Hey y'all, happy Sunday. I decided to come live because I'm about to go to work for the next 3 nights. I may or may not be seeing y'all, and I was doing my Vesuvio mask, so I figured this would be kind of comical. Y'all, I'm green. This stuff is amazing though. So I figured I would hop on. Right now I'm in between doing my skincare and just a mask. I try to use this one once or twice a week. I love this mask. So I figured while it was sitting, I would come and talk to y'all, and then I'm gonna go finish my skincare after. So real quick, I just wanted to show y'all, and y'all, I'm literally holding my phone up. This is so like last minute and very candid. So when y'all hop on, y'all please tell me hey so that I can thank y'all for watching. Let me know what you're doing on this Sunday, this very rainy Sunday, y'all. The rain is like nonstop over here. Anyway, so this is our Vesuvio mask. It comes in a beautiful tube. And I'm just going to give y'all a few things. So if you struggle like with large pores or skin, like dead skin, this helps to exfoliate. It's rejuvenating and moisturizing, and it helps to smooth fine lines and wrinkles because y'all know when you get my age, look at those wrinkles on my forehead, y'all. I am determined to use my skincare and to take care of my skin from now on. We should really be starting this early in life. I never really was serious into skincare until like now, and I already have some little lines, y'all. So I'm hoping that my skincare is gonna help. It seriously is the best skincare I've ever tried. And y'all, I'm not one that loves skincare, and this is like phenomenal skincare. So real quick, I'm gonna tell y'all I have some notes here. Very impromptu. I'm actually laying in my bed, y'all. Like I have my Bible in the bed. I have my book. I was going to go over a few things with y'all that I have kind of been taking my time through this book. Hey, Crystal. Still in my pajamas because I'm about to go back to bed because I work tonight. Kylie and I slept on the sofa last night and we were up late. So, good morning. So anyway, so the Vesuvio mask comes in this beautiful tubing and you get to turn green whenever you put it on. It's going to help to reduce large pores. It exfoliates, softens, and tones, and y'all, it really does. So it's going to help to, I feel like one of the biggest things like with Urban Retreat skincare is my face has never felt so smooth before, like so soft, but not greasy. I love that about our skincare. So it's exfoliates, softens, and tones. It's rejuvenating and very moisturizing. It contains some crazy awesome ingredients, y'all. And y'all know, like at Urban Retreat, we're all about like clean ingredients and like we're like started by nature. Like we're all about stuff in nature. So it contains volcanic soil, sea salt, hyaluronic acid, and green tea. Hey, Amber. It is gluten-free. I think all of our skincare products are gluten-free. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure they are. It'll help to smooth fine lines and wrinkles. So if you have fine lines, wrinkles, large pores, you definitely want to get this mask. I like the way that it smells. It's not like a super strong smell or anything, but it minimizes, this is what had me, y'all. It minimizes blackheads and breakouts. Y'all know that I have been like struggling with that. And y'all, my face, like I'll get a little bump every now and then. And of course I pick at it. But my skin overall is looking a whole lot better. And not only is this mask great for breakouts and acne, it's also great for anti-aging and rebalancing. And I think that's probably what I needed was to have my skin rebalanced. So stars of the show, y'all, and this is only going to take like 2 or 3 more minutes, and then I want to talk to y'all about my little book. It'll be a quick live on this Sunday. So the stars of the show are volcanic soil. That's going to help to treat open pores on the skin and shrink the large size pores on the skin, helping to reduce the risk of blackouts. I keep saying it, y'all. Blackheads and breakouts. Mary Loomis Dead Sea Salt. It naturally softens and moisturizes the skin, exfoliates and tones the tissues and pores, and it helps to smooth fine lines and wrinkles. So that Dead Sea Salt is what's packing a powerful punch here. And hyaluronic acid, y'all. Like hyaluronic acid is one of the best skincare ingredients, it packs a powerful punch. It plumps up the skin and rehydrates. So it's a naturally occurring substance in the skin known for its stunning capacity to attract and hold on to 100 times the weight in its weight in moisture. So a little bit is gonna like hold on to a ton of moisture in your skin. So all you're gonna do is clean your face, pat it dry, apply a medium layer either with your fingertips or with a you can do like a clean foundation brush, or you can do the little rubber thing that the spatula, that's what I did, to your entire face and neck, avoiding the eyes. And y'all, I definitely did my neck because I get breakouts there. It says relax and allow it to soak in or to work for 20 minutes. Rinse with warm water and pat dry. And then you'll just follow with your serum of choice and then your face cream. So the good thing about these masks, like it's really important to use masks because it's going to go deeper and work like that, but it's also going to clean out those pores and help your skincare to start going in even more deeply. So that's like one of the biggest benefits of doing face masks. It just kind of opens the pores and it just makes your skincare more effective. Okay, so this is going to be like really crazy because I don't know what I don't know what angle I'm going to have y'all at, but so I'm laying in my bed, y'all. I want to kind of go over some stuff out of this little book.
Hey, Dad's sleeping. I'm going to put gas in my truck.
Okay. Okay. Her true worth. So there's always something going on in my house, y'all. So it says breaking free from a culture of selfies, side hustles, and people pleasing to embrace your true identity in Christ. So the reason why I got this book, y'all know, like I'm a big like self-care person. Mask or mud? It's a mask, girl. Hey, Lacey. So the reason why I got this book, y'all know that I'm always like talking big on self-worth and like empowering of other women and all this stuff. Well, this was a book that I had been, good morning, I had been having for, on my like add to cart, save for later, whatever, on Amazon for a while. And it was one of the books that my mother-in-law got me for Christmas. I usually send her a list of books that I want because I'm always wanting books. I mean, like, knowledge is power. I love to read. And books like this, I take my time with. Highlight, like, there's so much goodness. And so I was just going to kind of go over a few things with y'all out of here. Like, I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, but it seems to be a good book. Just, I'm kind of taking it slow. It talks about, like, in the beginning, it says, who decides your worth? And it goes through like all these things. A person who doubted you, the number on a scale, criticism from your boss, an unhealthy relationship, the one who abandoned you, an influencer with the perfect life. Because y'all, we are all, regardless if we realize it or not, whether you are in a MLM business or any kind of social selling or not, like we are influencers. Anything you share on Facebook or any type of social media platform, you are influencing, whether you realize it or not. You're influencing somebody. And so we have to be careful with what we say and what we do because we just never know who's on the other side of that screen. It says the toxic port of side hustle culture that never stops. And y'all, this kind of, like, I don't feel that way about like a side hustle because this, y'all know that Urban Retreat is like my little side hustle, but it's more to it than that to me. I know like some people view it as a side hustle, meaning like they just make money on the side, they connect, whatever, and they're all about the money and stuff. And I think that's kind of like keeping up with the Joneses kind of thing. That I'm in this for a different reason. Yes, I do need to make extra money. My kids are Kylie's about to go to college. I have kids in high school, and then Jack's, but it's more to it than that. Like the reason why I started doing this was to make an impact and to hopefully influence other people, not so much just in like makeup and skincare, but like self-care and loving yourself and those kind of things, because that's something that I struggle with. So I don't see this as part of like a side hustle for me, But I mean, I guess it could be viewed that way when we start getting into competition with other people and like competing. We should never be competing with anyone else. And it's the comparison game, y'all, is so easy to get drawn into. But we need to realize that just because, like, when we all started Urban Retreat, like, there are people that have been growing their network for years. I can't compare her success to my success when I've only been doing this a couple of years. Like, we're all at different chapters in our life, and so it's so important not to compare ourselves to other people, but compare yourself to who you were a year ago. Like, that is a big deal. So anyway, it says an unfollow on social media, the lack of likes on your selfie, criticism from parents, the supermom who can do it all, and the list could go on and on. Like, it to me is like definitely the comparison game, and we have to stop because that makes us. It says it's always a moving target and a never-ending quest for approval. It makes you ask yourself, am I enough? Will I ever measure up? Am I worthy of the space I take in this world? And so I kind of went through and just kind of highlighted a few things that I wanted to talk about that I got out of this. Because we need to switch our mode from like our view of ourselves and how other people view us to the view of who God says we are and how he sees us. So one of the things I had, it was kind of funny. This is kind of a comical book, y'all. It says keeping up with the Joneses has escalated to keeping up with the Kardashians. We are told we have to look the part and have all the things. And y'all, it's so true. Like, you know, we look at other people and we look at their success and we're like, I want to be that person. But y'all, that's not who God called us to be. He created us each to be our own individual, independent self, independent of anyone else and what they think. It says, let's see, ours is a culture addicted to extremes. Everything has to look like it belongs in a magazine. Our homes, our cars, our kids, our lips, our bodies. Envy is on blast, and we're constantly trying to keep up with one another. So, y'all, that really hit home to me because I always think about, like, my wrinkles. I'm like, I want Botox. But, and I would say, yes, I would be doing that for myself, like, because I struggle, like, with, I don't know, I just don't like it. But where did that come from? Like, your only still competition is the person you see in the mirror. 100%, Kareem. You're so right. And like I feel like we need to be reminded of that more often. Like I know I do because it's so easy to get caught up in the comparison game. It says, if not somehow we don't measure up. And that's a problem because when the ever-changing world around us gets to determine our value, we will never land on solid ground. We'll always be on a journey without a map, wandering, looking for our worth in all the wrong places. And y'all, that's so true because, like, I know, like, when I was with pharmacy, I constantly found myself, like, and I was brand new to the industry, but I constantly found myself, like, comparing myself to other people. And their journey is not mine, and mine is not theirs. And so that was kind of hard for me because I felt like I was always going live and I was always doing all the things and I just wasn't growing. And I would get discouraged sometimes. And I had put it in my mind that whenever I came to Urban Retreat, I was going to do things different. And that's what I'm doing. So it says, let's see, where did I stop at? Okay, so the next thing I have, it says, but we have also seen the freedom that comes when we hold God's opinion higher than anyone else's. There's a better way, a way to freedom and a way to truth. And y'all, it says we've learned how to put a stop to the lies and live free. No one has mastered this. This is going to be a job on the daily, like that we're going to have to master, like every single day. It says learning to live from the center of your God-given worth is a marathon, not a sprint. So it's slow and steady wins the race. We must take it one day at a time because these struggles are going to keep on coming, y'all. It says, but with God's help, we can live anchored in God's truth. With God's help, we can know who we are and have purpose. With God's help, we can reach our full potential as daughters of the Most High King. It says, the promise of this book is that you can learn how to live from worth rather than for worth. So that means that we have to, in order for us to know who God created us to be, we have to find it in this life manual that he gave us in the Bible. And y'all, my little Bible is so cute. It's a tiny one. We have to find our worth and who God says we are in this book, because the world's going to tell us that we should be all kind of other people. But how are we to know who we're supposed to be and what to compare ourselves to if we don't know the Word of God? So I like that. So live from worth, the worth that God has given us, rather than for worth. It says you'll learn that you'll learn what healthy validation is and where we cross over to affirmation addiction. So I don't know about y'all, but like there's a lot of people out there who talk about affirmations, positive affirmations, and I think that's a good idea. Like I don't see it as being a bad thing. It says you'll be able to spot the counterfeit identities that the enemy deceitfully puts before you. We will show you tips and tactics to guide you back to God after a day, a week, a month, or years of wandering away from God. Hey, Francine, I'm doing a little study on my book. Just kind of going over what I've been learning. And this book is like, I strongly, highly recommend this for any women who believe in God and who struggle with their worth. It says you'll learn that his arms are wide open and that he desires a deep, close personal relationship with you. So it came from Target. Mine's actually a shirt and some shorts. I told him I was doing my skincare this morning and I decided to go live while my mask is waiting on my face. This amazing mask, this goodness, but I look like Shrek. So it talks about affirmation addiction. So we have to be careful when we start doing positive affirmations. Like, it's a great thing to do, because I think it is, because the more we talk about but what I do is I have a little cord that's called the 40 I Ams. I got it from church, and I kind of use those as affirmations because I'm who God created me to be. And it talks about all of those things in the Bible. Like, we have to be careful when we're using all kind of, like positive affirmations, because sometimes they can be like over what we should be. I don't know. I don't always trust that. You have to take that with a grain of salt and make sure that it lines up with the Word of God, I guess is what I'm saying. And then let's see what else. I love this part. It says, who told you that you were worthless? No one gets to decide our value outside of God, and he determined long ago that you were worth dying for. So if you felt less than, like you don't measure up, or if you feel unstable in your relationship with God, please keep reading. Like, it talks about that. This is just kind of the introduction, y'all. It says, let's see. God's glory is so amazing and beautiful that we can't even fathom it. The heavens declare his glory, and the skies proclaim the work of his hands. Psalms 19:1. We are called to do whatever we do, all to his glory. That's 1 Corinthians 10:31. The truth is, even when we strive in our own strength, our best is but filthy rags compared to God's glory. But what a relief it is to know that our best and worst moments aren't the determining factors of our worth. The pressure to perform is off. He treasures us and he treasures you. So y'all, God doesn't expect us to clean up before we go before him. Just like when you go to church, like you don't have to clean up to go to church. You have to learn to meet people where they are. Like, you can't like be going like evangelizing and trying to bring people closer to God at the same time that you're like condemning them and telling them you shouldn't be doing this and you shouldn't be doing that. Like, it takes time. It's a slow and steady wins the race. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And so that when I took inner healing, that was something that I learned. Like, you have to meet people where they are. So some people think about Jesus. Like, Jesus, he met with like prostitutes and tax collectors and people who were not accepted as good people in society. But he met people where they are. The church is a place for the sick. It's a place for sinners. It's not a place for people who are perfect. And there is no perfect people. And so we have to remember, like, the world's going to constantly remind us that we're not perfect. Hey, Christine, good morning. We're not perfect, and we will never be perfect. But the world expects us to look perfect. And that's just not real. Like, and that's why I always try to keep it real with y'all. Yesterday, Kyla was asking me, I was talking to my friend Bliss last night, and she was like, "Oh, how's your urban retreat thing going?" and whatever. And I told her, I said, I love it. Like, I'm obsessed with the skincare. I'm obsessed with the body care. And I told her, she's like, "Well, what about the makeup?" And I said, it really is amazing makeup. I said, but I'm still trying to get used to not having that, like full coverage of, hey, Marie, that full coverage from pharmacy. But y'all know why? Because, like, and God keeps convicting me about this. Our foundation is amazing. Our Urban Retreat Foundation is amazing. But for so long, I have been like plastering makeup on my face to hide my dark spots and to try to conceal the wrinkles and the lines and the everything else, making it look perfect. And that is not the reality of what it is. And so God's kind of been like humbling me with that. Like, because I keep saying, "Oh, I want to get Botox. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that." But that's not who God created me to be. Like, He wanted me to have wrinkles and all, y'all. Like, wrinkles, I mean, gray hair, I refuse to have right now. But He wanted us just the way we were, and that's how He created us. And I have to constantly remind myself. And so I'm still getting used to. I have been complimented by so many people about that foundation because it's natural looking. It's not fake, like plastered on and like completely concealing all the imperfections. The imperfections are what God used to make us who we are. And that's what other people love about us. And that's what God loves about us. And so we have to learn how to start appreciating that and accepting that and seeing that as beautiful, because it's so easy for us to see it in other people. So why can't we see it in ourselves? So that is my little pep talk for this Sunday. I can't wait to get more into this book. The next chapter, it's on misplaced identity. It says the war for your worth. Like, this book seems to be really, really good. There's not a competition like pharmacy, if you ask me. Yours seems more friendly and helpful. Well, girlfriend, I'm not even going to go there because I do have a lot of friends from pharmacy, and I do love them dearly. And we have had a super tight bond. Like, I don't think it really has anything to, I'm just talking about products here. I'm not comparing anything else. I don't want anybody to take that and run with it. I'm just saying products. Like, there are products that I do miss from pharmacy. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. The foundation was one of them, one of the few that I miss. But I'm also, hey, Ethel, I'm also keeping in mind that God put me in this area for a reason. Y'all know I'm a nurse. Like, I pour into people that way. I touch people and deliver their babies and provide healing and whatever, give them prayer if they need, whatever. But God gave me this platform to bring glory to Him. And I just, like, I need to remember that that's what this for. If He didn't want me to use my skincare products now and my makeup now and whatever, I truly believe that He wouldn't have allowed this opportunity to come up. So I will fall in love with this foundation. Just what I went through. Oh, I know, girl. I remember your story, and yeah, you were right. Like, I do find there's a lot less cattiness, but I think the reason why is because we're creating our own culture, like from the beginning, and everyone's just so happy to be here and like to have that change. And I mean, I have more, like, y'all know, I only have maybe 5 or 6 people signed up with me, but most of y'all are from out of state. Y'all are people that found me on other platforms, and that meant the world to me because I'm like, these people don't even know me. And they're reaching out to me to join my team. And I was like, "Ooh, I have some big shoes to fill." But it's easy to fill those shoes when all you're doing is being real. Like, you don't have to cover up what you pretended that you were or whatever, because I've always been real. Like, that's just who I am. Like, sorry, not sorry, like it or don't like it, but that's who I am. And I'm not going to change that. And so I like the fact that whenever I do go, yes, He did. And I'm so appreciative for it. Like, I still cannot get over, there's like 4 of y'all on my team, 4 of the 5, I think, Y'all are all from different states. Y'all aren't even in Louisiana. Y'all weren't part of my pharmacy team. Y'all weren't pharmacy customers. Like, I love that because I love knowing that there's other people out there getting value from what I'm doing and what I'm going through. And I just love that. I absolutely love that. So anyway, with that being said, I feel like Urban Retreat was definitely. You are so funny, Christine. Girl, you look like you're all camo with the mask fixing to go to war. You fighting the devil for that pain to be going, yes, Jesus, from your mouth to God's ears. You missed the part about my book I was talking about. You're going to have to go back and watch. Like, I don't even have my phone on a tripod. This is like so impromptu. Like, I was talking about this book, and you'll want to go back and listen because I did go over some good things. But yes, this is like the Shrek mask. I'm pulling a Shrek on y'all. I needed something for my fine lines and wrinkles, something that would moisturize and help with the blackheads and breakouts and whatever. So, and y'all look, I'm so obsessed. So, y'all know, like, I'm an MLM snob, okay? Y'all don't know this about me. This has just come up over the last couple of years, okay? So, before pharmacy, I was using Melaleuca products, not their makeup and skincare or anything, but like essential oils and their supplements and stuff like that. So, hey Vicky, I haven't completely, like, I've always, it's so funny for me to talk about this because I still can't believe it. I'm like, I'm ridiculous. So I still get my supplements, some of my supplements from them, which I honestly haven't been taking them, and I need to because it's probably why I've been hurting. But lately I have been on, hey Stacy, I've been on this essential oil kick. I've like tons of them. Like, I'm getting all the little different oils and stuff, and they have this huge diffuser. Let's see if I can show y'all without spilling it. It's big. Like, it's a really nice one. It'll go, look, it'll go for like 48 hours at a time. So that's my latest obsession is those essential oils. And I'm like, after I get all my essential oils, if I'm still not doing the supplements, but I do buy like soap and stuff from there, I'm going to cancel it. So I'm thinking that. I'm like, okay, because I want to be like full on 100% Urban Retreat, which I am already. Like, I still buy all of their stuff. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to need supplements from them, but they don't have essential oils yet. And like, I start thinking of these things, excuses as to why I need to keep using my Melaleuca stuff. I do use their cleaning products, whatever, but just not makeup and skincare because theirs is not my thing. So then I had that before I ever went to pharmacy. And I was just getting my stuff. I was doing the shakes, all the stuff. Well, then when I went waking up to emails to a new teamie and a new VIP customer. What? Go ahead, girlfriend. Yeah, Vicky, we used to use their detergent too, but Wes doesn't like it anymore, like all of a sudden. I think our washer needs to be like really cleaned. It's one of those front end loading washers, and I hate it. I miss the old kind of washers. But it gets like a build up, and so he quit using that. He uses like Tide Pods and I think some kind of laundry, some Lysol laundry, something he puts in there. Anyway, so I still buy a few things from them. And then for pharmacy, I was buying all my makeup and skincare and whatever. So I was doing that. Well, then I got rid of that. In the meantime, I had started using Monate hair stuff. I'm telling y'all, 3 MLM companies. Taking turmeric and magnesium, and it has helped. You might could try that for the fibro pain. So the supplements that I'm taking, it's like the bone and joint ones. It has all that in there. And I do take, oh, Christine, you make me feel so special. And I need to download more to YouTube. I keep forgetting. So it does have those supplements all in it. Like, it was truly helping me, but I'm just kind of backed off for a little bit. All those capsules, y'all, by the time I take them, I'm like, ugh, because they get stuck in my throat. It's a lot of them. They come in some little vitamin packs. Anyway, not promoting any of that. I'm just telling y'all about my goofy self. So I've been using Monate hair stuff. So, like, I have a crap ton, like, because whenever I start liking something, I want everything from that company. Daily Grace Co, y'all. I have a stack, like, high Bible study books and all of that stuff. I have almost every single one because I love their stuff. And so, like, I collect, and I end up collecting and collecting and more and more and more. I have a lot of stuff, y'all. I have, like, shelves of devotionals and stuff in my room. Look, watch. Let me show y'all. Look at that. That's all some devotionals. And then I have on this other wall, I have, if I can get you there, at the top, I still have Jax's little palette on the floor, but my room is messy. So I like keep adding devotionals and Bibles and whatever. I love to collect stuff. But anyway, my point is when I love something, I love it. And so I'm learning to love the more natural makeup because I need to start acting and looking my age. And I don't like that I'm almost 40, y'all, but I need to get over it. Like, it's just, I like plastered makeup on, and that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm getting used to that, though. So I'm just working on it, working on some techniques, and I do like it. It's just, it's different than what I had before. And I'm still struggling with that. And Kylie thinks it's so ridiculous because she's like, Mom, she said, you lying to the people. And I said, no, I'm not. I keep telling them that I'm still getting used to the foundation. And she's like, and you want to use that old foundation you had? Like, I said, but I haven't. Like, I always use mine, my new one. And she just laughs at me. She's like, you are a mess. You know, like she was telling my friend Bliss last night, she's a mess. Like, she is stuck on that thick foundation. She's like, and I keep telling her, it doesn't look natural. It's not who you are. And so I'm learning, it's humbling me. It truly is humbling me. And to be honest, for the first time in years, like I'm talking like many years, unless I was feeling like crap, I'll go to work and not wear any makeup, and I feel so much better because my face is clear. Oh, thank you, Christine. You my girl. I'm so glad to have you on my team. The world ain't ready for this hot mess express with me and you. But yeah, so I'm finally getting to a point where I'm confident enough to go without my makeup because my face is clear and it's truly like glowing. And I mean, when you have a green mask like this, it doesn't have a choice but to glow, right? So anyway, that was just getting all lost on a tangent, but truly, if y'all want some good skincare, this is it. I promise y'all. Like, I'm not joking. I've tried Mary Kay, I've tried stuff from Ulta, I've tried Pharmacy, I've tried it all. I tried Lime Life, like that I had samples of. My skin has never done this well, and I have super sensitive skin. Hey, Carrie. So my skin has never done as well as it's doing now, and I'm not about to stop. And y'all, it's only a handful of products that I use. Like I do all of the masks, but like I'll wait a couple of days in between. Now I find when I do the exfoliating mask, it does purge my skin. Like I think day before yesterday I did that one, and yesterday I had a couple of breakouts, but I know that it's because the exfoliation and the chemical, like not chemical, but like the ingredients in it, that's their job, is to get your pores clean. So like I did have that. This one is going to be like, it's supposed to help with breakouts and blackheads and wrinkles and lines and all the good stuff. So this is a good mask for everybody to have. And then the other mask is the gold mask, y'all. That one is my favorite. It's called a Dazzle mask. It has colloidal gold in it, and it makes your skin like super soft and glowy. That I find every single time I use that mask, everybody's like, wow, like your skin is so glowy after. So y'all need that mask for sure. But then my little regular regimen that I do, I started using the anti-imperfection cleanser. And y'all, it's a huge bottle, and I literally use one squirt. It's huge. Like, I've been using it for at least 2 weeks, and maybe this much out of this tall bottle is gone. I like that. I usually pat it dry. I'll put some of my eye serum, and that too, it's drops. Like, it'll last you at least a couple of months. And then I'll do the Vitality C smoothing base, it's called. It is a serum. Y'all, that stuff, if you get nothing else, You need that in your life. I'm like completely sold on that. I put it on and I feel my skin tightening so much. And then you'll see like the glowiness of it. That stuff's amazing. That's probably right now, that's my favorite skincare product I have out of everything. And I love it all. So I'll do that. And then the day cream and the night cream, it's I forgot what the name of it is. Ultraderm day and cream, y'all. That's my favorite too. Like the day cream you can get in normal, oily, or dry. That one is a must-have, and you can actually use it at night and day if you don't want to buy a night cream. It too lasts a while because everything's so concentrated that it doesn't take much. That has made a huge difference in my face too. The only things that I don't really use too much, which I am going to use the micellar lotion today because I've already washed my face. I want to wash this off, and then I'll clean with the micellar lotion. I know you love that coon-ass accent. You love it. That made me laugh so much when you first told me that. That like warmed my heart because I don't hear that too often. Yeah, it's definitely a deep accent. Like for people who are not from this area, like in Lafayette, or from my area and we live in Lafayette, like they all think I talk different. It's just funny. But anyway, so I'll do that. I do my face cream and that's it. Like it's like 4 steps and it literally takes me 10 minutes or less to do my skincare. I mean, unless I do a mask like this. But y'all, seriously, you can even see the glow through the mask, like on my forehead. Look at that. There's no ring light, no nothing. It's just crazy. And I find it's like brightening up my eyes, like around my eyes. My eye wrinkles are so much better. They're like not even there hardly at all. And I did my lip mask this morning. Y'all are going to catch that though because I'm doing I'm in the middle of doing a little video that I'm going to speed up where I washed my face with the anti-imperfections. I did my lip mask and then I put on my green mask and I stopped it. And so whenever I go to rinse it off, I'm going to finish my routine recording it. And then hopefully within the next couple of days, I'll be able to talk through it, like do a voiceover so I can show y'all my whole makeup routine with a little bit of education that I have like all typed up and printed out. Y'all, I'm so OCD about this. And I'm obsessed. Like I want to know everything about every product because I love it that much. But anyway, that's enough of my hot mess. I need to go take some sleepy time medicine, muscle relaxer, because my neck is still super stiff. So, like, it feels weird to lean my head back. It gets tight, like, in my shoulders. So, I'm still suffering with that, but it is a lot better. So, anyway, well, I will catch y'all later. If y'all missed the beginning, y'all go back and watch the replay because I want y'all to hear all about my book that I'm reading. And y'all leave me some questions below if you have any questions about the, yes, girl, I'm a nerdy note person. Like, before I even typed out my notes, y'all, I did all this hot mess. Like, I wrote all of it. Yeah, wrote it all down. And then I ended up pulling up on my phone and just typing it from there because I got to have it sitting in front of me or I don't remember crap. So I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a happy Sunday. I'm going to go take my medicine, finish my skincare, and maybe you want to be me. Girl, go read this. Go listen to my thing. You don't need to be me because God made you for a reason. Go listen to this, and then you're not going to want to be me no more. But I want to get a little bit of this in before I fall asleep. So I'll talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Bye.